What's going on, everybody? Post game is now live. I got Dev in the building, got Eric in the building. But continue your point, Devin.
Yeah, uh, Randall, he's pretty much doing what Carmelo was doing. He stops. He's a ball stopper. They call him a ball stopper, and that's good. It's good to do that in the first 3 quarters, but down the stretch, that could really mess up what the team already got going on, the flow.
Mm.
So and that's what I see obvious with Randall. He stops the ball and then he passes the ball to people in weird spots. That pass he gave to RJ, that wasn't a good pass. He gave that to him in a weird situation and forced RJ to do something that he wouldn't normally do. So I don't fault RJ for that shot. I fault Randall. He held the ball for mad long. And he does this all the time. Like he's been doing this since last season, and it's like something got to give. Like put him on the bench, put somebody else in better, not better, but somebody that could actually, keep the flow of the game going.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I think that's why it's so important that we have like a three. But like right now, it doesn't matter because we just don't have other options anyway. But I do think that Randall down the stretch is just not a good idea. I didn't want him to touch the ball anyway. You know what I mean? And now it's like, who do you go to? You have quickly, but even I thought that end game situations were just not good in end game situations. Like DJ said, this is something we're gonna have to work on. Cause look, we right there. We could have beat Brooklyn tonight and Philly tonight. Seriously, like a lot of these guys know, the league knows that we are a good team now. It's just like we're not executing well at the end, and we're letting these leads slip, and it's bothering me because it's happening on a back to back, and it's almost the same scenario really because look, if Bullock gets that three in the corner, there's no way you should be out of bounds, or even if you weren't out of bounds, you were still way too. Look where you were on the line. You know what I mean? So these are like little situations. They just got to do better. I feel like they get nervous. I feel like the same way. Honestly, we're nervous. I feel like they're nervous too. I just feel like they're not really ready for it.
Yeah,
Hold
so
on,
many
Ethan. I'm
bonehead
gonna get you
mistakes.
in a second.
It's like shouldn't be doing that.
Bro,
What you?
I don't trust RJ in the fourth, bro. Like, I'm not RJ. Randall. I don't trust that dude in the fourth. That pass he gave to RJ, even though it was an open, it had a good look, but still, it was like RJ wasn't expecting that pass. Like it was forced on him. Like
Right.
Julius stayed doing that shit. He stayed driving and then fucks up and then just makes somebody else make a play. Like, bro, you have the ball in your sweet spot. You drive, you fuck up, and then you force somebody else to fuck up. Like he set RJ up for failure. Like
Another thing, why he don't just rise over? You see how he got it in his person guarding him be shorter than him sometimes, and he could easily just rise up and just shoot it.
Yeah,
nice little mid range. He don't even do that. It's like he got to force something.
I know. He does that little shake move. He does that little shake move first before he does anything, which I don't know. I think it's more that he doesn't feel comfortable. He doesn't feel comfortable. He doesn't feel comfortable just taking the jumper. You know what I'm saying? But it's obvious now that Randall is not good towards the end of the game. So we're gonna have to figure out a game plan because it's gonna look like we're gonna be in a lot of close ones against good teams, and hopefully we can win it outright against lesser teams. But it's a game we should have honestly won. You know, we should have won this game.
both these games, bro. We could have won yesterday and today. It's just stupid decisions. Like that shot yesterday was dumb as fuck, and then he do some shit almost similar. Almost similar today. Dumb shit. It just fucked up the game. But did you see Burks, bro? Like Burks was taking hella shots and was making not even a quarter of them.
Yeah, Burks is shot heavy, and we don't realize because we're not really on Burks because Burks is kind of there, but he's not a guy that we focus on much because I don't know if he's gonna be here next year. I don't know. Well, it's not a guy we focus on, but
I think he didn't. He rested quickly too much in that fourth late down. I feel like he should have took Burks out, put quickly in for a scoring action because Burks was missing hella, turning the ball over. Yeah, I don't know who to put this on tonight. I put it on ourselves, but like low key, I'm gonna have to put this on Burks and Randall. Low key, that shit he did late with that pass, I can't forgive that.
Yeah, let me read some of the comments real quick. UBG says we need a small forward. That is a lockdown. Yeah, we do, but can we draft
Man,
one? We don't know.
Free Knox, man.
Free
Yeah, what
Knox.
you
Yo,
can't
where's Kevin Knox at though? I feel like
follow
Kevin Knox can help though. I mean, like
Oh
he
yeah,
can be better at times than even Burks. You know what I
and
mean? So
Obi.
and Ob too. So is it time maybe for Tibbs to look on the bench and say, look, because he's really the last guy that I think can really help. Because you're giving Nilakina a lot of minutes to shoot some air balls right now, and I like his defense. I do. I think he can bring something, but I don't know if it's realistic to really expect Frank Nilakina to be out here scoring and getting buckets. Because if you need him for defense, fine. But there's the other side of the court too, where we need him to play, and he can't do that. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think Knox could contribute something.
Nah, you giving Obi 10 minutes, nigga. Give Knox 5 minutes. God damn, he don't even take off his fucking pregame shit. Like he don't even take off his pregame shit.
The Knicks can't afford to lose any first round picks. Absolutely not. I was saying that yesterday. People were talking about trading. Who was it? It was maybe Ob a first, Mitchell Robinson, Frank for I don't know. Look, we need to draft as many young guys as we can because we're not far away. But I feel like if we need one or two more good drafts, and we literally have guys for the next 3 or 4 years that can really contribute. You know
Bro,
what I
we
mean?
should
And these young kids nowadays, these kids is different.
Yeah, they good.
These kids, they do moves that I ain't know when I was a kid. You know, they got these. I know little 12-year-olds right now that'll bust me up. You know what I'm saying? So these kids, they just getting better and better.
Mm-hmm.
we can't be affording to trade people because half this team might be gone next season. A lot of players might be gone next season, so I don't think we could afford trading picks.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
true.
we need them picks. We need them young boys coming up.
We
They
got what's
tough.
up, DJ? We got DJ. We got Nathan. What's up with y'all?
What's going on, fellas? Yeah, I feel like the team, like, I don't even know how to really describe it. It's like we got past one stage of being a really bad team to being decent. Now we're in that point where we're trying to learn how to go from being decent to being an actually good contending team. You know what I'm saying? So these kind of fourth quarter losses, I feel like they're gonna kind of like build us up after a while. We got to learn how to win these games.
I agree. I agree. It's tough though. It's painful because you know that we're right there. We're literally right there, and we even had the lead for most of the game, and then we lose it, and then we kind of get back into it, and we need some stops, and then we get the ball to swing in our favor, and like things like free throws, you can't miss those. Those will always come back, to hurt you. Now in close games, and what do you think, Ethan, on that? Hello, Ethan, are you there, or somebody else? Like just kind of the things that we could have done better, because I know that,
Nah,
yeah,
them free throws hurt us for real.
Turn the
Them free
cost
throws really hurt us.
it's the game is too close nowadays. I think DJ, you have like a good point in that. Like I think we passed the stage now of just being a bad team. I feel like we're past that, which is really amazing because I didn't think we'd be this far this fast, you know. But now we're at the stage where you need to learn how to win. You need to learn how to win. Really good teams and good teams just know how to win. And honestly, we're beating ourselves more than the other team is beating us, which is frustrating because it shouldn't be like
And
that. We should.
and two, you got to realize that these other teams got experience together. You know what I'm saying? That team's been playing together for more than one season. You know what I'm saying? So, we not there yet, man. We not there yet. We ain't there yet.
Mothman says, "What's up? What up, bro?" UBG says, "Frank ain't no offense guy." Well, sometimes I have my games where I say maybe Frank can do something, but other times I'm like, it's a waste of space, man. It really is. Because look, you lose this game by like what, 4? Like, come on. It's just not. It's actually no. It's less. It was 3. So it's the difference. A 3-pointer is literally the difference in the game, and you shoot in air balls. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
just you need more from one more guy.
I don't know what's
Yo,
where, where's Austin Rivers? Like, why they don't
if
use
we had
Austin
minutes,
Rivers?
Austin Rivers is expecting a baby, a child.
Bro, I
So
don't think he would have been playing if he was
no,
on
he
the
wouldn't.
bench.
He wouldn't have. He wouldn't
Like,
have. To be
bro,
honest,
Tibbs is on some other shit with the rotation shit. Like,
he
I don't know
wouldn't
why he's
have.
not playing Rivers, bro. Nah, it's like I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't. I wouldn't have expected him to play, but I'm just telling BJ why he wasn't there. That's what they said today. Not that it would have made a difference, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, because I think he would have never played regardless.
I think they're just waiting to trade him at the deadline. I think some of these guys are going to get traded at the deadline. And I think uh, Nilakina might be one of them that might, because I think people are getting frustrated in the organization. Look at these close games we're beginning to lose now that we really should be winning. It's like the difference between us being like almost the sixth seed, you know what I mean, sixth, fifth seed, to like honestly going now back to the eighth seed or even worse. Like is this close? You can't afford to have guys that aren't giving you a lot right now. And Obi is lucky because it's his first year. But by next year and the year after that, I think everybody on this team in 2 years, besides maybe Randall, RJ, and Quickly, they could not be here anymore. I think most of these guys will be, honestly, all these guys will be gone in 3 years. So you got to see what you have now and who you can move around, because eventually we're going to have to start paying some people. We're going to have to start paying somebody, starting with Randall. So, it's. I wasn't mad tonight at the loss. I was just mad at our execution down the stretch, because I expected us to kind of give up the lead, because that's what we do, but we don't execute well. As soon as we had that inbound play, I was like, damn, here we go again. Can we draw up a good play? And maybe the play was okay, but we execute so poorly, man. We always do. Let's see. We are doing better
I think if
than
we had
expected.
Mitch, I think Mitch could have been a difference maker. If we had Mitch, I think we could have won.
You think so?
He would have got some more offensive.
Yeah, because that paint was like open season, bro. Like nobody's scared to score in the paint against us, bro. No, without him, like nobody's scared to score in the paint without Mitch, bro, or that defense present center like Drummond or something. Like Tobias wouldn't have been going to the paint so easy, making those jump shots and layups if he had a Drummond there like facing him up. Like it was too easy tonight for him.
Nah, he was definitely eating against us. Let's see. Mothman says we are superstar and a superstar draft pick away. We are, but we have to wait. We have to wait. The draft is a long time from now. We have to do what we have. Jerome says, imagine if we had a center who could score more than 10 points, which is true. But 10 points is more than the difference in tonight's game, so we would have won. And I think that it goes beyond the center. But Mitchell Robinson is the best center we have, but I even don't think he's that good. We don't have a small forward, and
Mitch could have got his 10 tonight. Mitch could have got his 10 or some lives. He could have got his 10 for sure.
Yeah, no, 10 is like Mitchell Robinson's average, so it's around there. So we would have definitely won this game. B Sim says the Knicks as a whole have to utilize their high draft picks better outside of RJ. They drafted Frank Knox, Obi, who have no place on this roster. Well, like those guys were drafted in an era where the Knicks had no idea what the hell they were doing. Like I to tell you the truth, the Obi Toppin pick looks worse every game we play, but I'm not gonna judge Obi much this year because I want to see what happens next year. So we're gonna have to. That's a tough pill to swallow, and that actually leads me to another point. You see what happens when you have to really rest our starters? The drop off is so crazy that you can't rest anybody. You can't rest anybody because when you do, all of a sudden the drop off is too high to come back from in the game. And look, Julius Randle is tired as hell going around there, but you can't put Obi in the game. You know what I mean? You just can't. Let's see. Trier is in the G League, but he ain't coming back.
I'm gonna give Obi some time, but like I ain't gonna give him too much time. I'm gonna give him some time this season though.
Why you think by next year, even by next year, he might be done? You think, right?
Yeah, I think he's gone.
Don, I'm gonna tell you exactly what Obi is. Obi, the way his physical makeup, the way he looks on the court, he's just a college player. Like that's where his stops at, from what I see.
His peak,
too
right?
damn goofy on the court. He don't have the feet to be an NBA player. He got the hops, but he don't have the. I don't see it, and I don't see it, man. He look like a college player, and
bro, all I see him do is set screens, bro. Am I lying?
To me, he's not a 4. He's
an in between.
You want to play him at center, but he's not really tall enough. He don't got the wingspan enough. But it's like He's a tweener.
Mm-hmm. That sucks because that's the worst because you can't put him somewhere, and he's not skilled enough to be one thing, but he's also not tall enough to be another, and that's the worst combination in any sport, especially basketball, because you can't play center and you can't be unathletic at the same time and trying to be a three, and you can't play center if you're not tall enough. So you're hurting us both ways, and he doesn't have a good skill set to keep him on the court right now. And it's becoming more and more frustrating because we know that you need to rest Randall, and you can't. You can't rest Randall. We don't have anybody else. You can't rest Randall. But we'll see for right now. Knox over Bullock is the wave. Brennan says.
Free Knox. Free Knox.
Free Knox, man. I think we got to start looking at Knox, bro. Like if it's really like 3 points that separate you, Kevin Knox can get you at least 2 3 pointers in the game. We got to start looking at Kevin Knox for this year. If Tibbs wants to win, I think Kevin Knox is somebody that it might be an answer, man. Because like I know he can't create his own shot. He can create his own shot, but look, all the shots that Burks is putting up, Burks doesn't really create his own shot either, right? To be honest,
I didn't think Burks was too bad tonight, but I think he was terrible tonight.
You thought he was terrible?
I didn't think he was amazing, but I didn't think he was terrible tonight.
No, I didn't think he was terrible, but I do think he shot too much. He shot too much, and it goes under the radar because he's not really one of the guys that consistently performs bad. But I feel like pass it up to somebody else that can give you a better shot. Keep moving the ball, if anything, because I think sometimes we don't get enough ball movement either. Too many times we wait till like 3 seconds left in the shot clock to decide what the hell we want to do. And that's serious because by that time, Randall is way too far away from the hoop to do anything. And now what do? You throw up a ridiculous shot. There's way too many times that happens, Mothman predicts the Knicks will be better than they are next year. We're already better. Wait, you said predict Knicks will be better than they are this year, next year. Yeah, you got to take your wins and your losses. But these are frustrating losses because we could have won it outright. And this team is not the best team in the world, but it's not a bad team, and we don't have the guys that we need yet. We don't. Knox needs to play, man. Tibbs needs to use the young guys. We need to know what we have going for next year. Knicks are going to be hella good next season. You can write it down. I agree. Does anybody else have something else for the post game here? Who we play next, by the way? Does anybody know?
That's a good question.
It's not the Magic, right?
I don't think so.
I know the Magic are coming up, but I don't think it's now.
These are like one of the truest, toughest games we probably have in this rest of the regular.
We play now. Yeah, it is the Magic. It's the Magic. We played the Magic on the 18th. What's the date?
We can't lose to them again.
No, we gotta win.
We cannot
lose. It's
a
must-win game.
Yeah, well, this is. Bro, we could have won both these games.
We really could have. It's painful though. I know. It sucks. You could have won these two and then win against the Magic, and you're in a solid position. But it was bound to happen this way. We didn't get blown out. It was bound to happen this way. No. Wait, Philly. We have Philly. Philly is after that one, DJ. Philly is after that.
Damn, we got these motherfuckers again.
Yeah, we got Philly next week Sunday. We got the Magic Thursday, Philly Sunday, and then after that it gets a little bit better because then next week Tuesday we got the Wizards, and then we got the Wizards again. We played them twice in 1 week, and then we got the Bucks again. It's like we're going back to the East Coast now, and then we come back after the Bucks next week Monday. So 2 Mondays from now, then we got the Heat, and then it's the Timberwolves, Mavericks, Pistons. It's all right. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. So I like that because then we can there's at least 1, 2, 3 wins there in that, and maybe next time we can beat the 76ers if Embiid is still out.
I don't know when it's going to happen, but we need like a 5-game win streak. We need one of those. I don't know when it's going to happen, but
it's going to be tough because there's a couple of tough teams in between every time the schedule looks like it's about to be okay. There's a couple of tough teams, like a Brooklyn will come back in there, Like a Brooklyn is not too far away. But That's it for me for the post game. I think I'm still gonna be in here, but this is just for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy these videos, man. Like I see the subs going up. I see the comments going up too, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For real, man. I appreciate everybody in here just being in here, just talking basketball and the Knicks, man. That's what's up, man. That's what we do. It's your boy Don. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy these videos, man. And I see y'all next time. Peace. I'm out.